Hi there, this is John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online. I get a lot of questions put to me regards shopping centre performance because shopping centres are changing, obviously, in this property market. But understand that shopping centres don't disappear. They simply change because everyone enjoys going to a shopping centre to purchase goods and services, to enjoy what they purchase, and that is an experience. And that is why shopping centres will never disappear, but they will change. Why will they change? Well, of course, there is all sorts of pressures and changes going on around the world anyway, but the internet is also impacting shopping centre performance. So when I walk into a shopping centre, I have a look at a number of different things. I review things in a particular way. And this is my checklist for shopping centre performance. By the way, the matrix here is extremely large, so I will be running some other videos on this particular program, so you can subscribe here and look at the other videos as I put them out. So let's have a look at the topics within this particular main topic, which is shopping centre performance. So what would I look at? How would I work with the key issues? Well, firstly, I'm going to decide what type of shopping centre I have to work with. Now, is it neighbourhood, regional or sub-regional? It's going to be one of those. So I need to understand what sort of shopping centre it is. Once I determine that, I then have a look at the anchor tenants, the specialty mix, and the comparable position for the shopping centre in the location, the town or the city, when it comes to the overall position from a competitive aspect. And of course, the demographic of customer that would access the shopping centre, how many other shopping centres do I have to compete with when it comes to that particular issue? So that's the start of the equation. So that's the asset class. Once I understand that, I then look at the property design. And when I go into that, I go into these particular issues. And that will be the age of the property, where the anchor tenants are positioned, the car parking, the clustering of tenants around the property, the common areas, where the entrance doors are and if they are efficient for getting people in and out of and through the property. Of course, the food court, where that may be, any renovation strategies that are required, roadway access to the asset, specialty tenants, how they work, and that will also have relevance over here to the clustering question, because it's not just a matter of having specialty tenants, they have to be clustered, otherwise the tenancy mix doesn't work. And of course there is the overall discussion point of a tenancy mix, which I'll cover in another video. And I'll also look at the transport points, where cabs work, the buses, the railheads, that sort of thing, where they drop people off to the property, which will also include the car parking. So that in itself is all the physical stuff. Those two things get you into the physical stuff relating to the shopping centre. From that point onwards, I'll go into these other issues and I'll just cover them briefly so you can then add them to your list, and I'll then take them into other videos shortly. So I would review the property ownership, of course, to understand the property ownership relative to the property and what might be going on there and what their targets may be. From that point onwards, I've got to go down into the tenancy mix. And there are many different topics that I will cover in another video regards to tenancy mix. But here they are here, and I'll open up in the next video regards that particular set of ideas. So once I've done that, I go into the customer base for the property, the demographic, the shopping patterns, spending patterns, and then I go down into the local competitive properties that will be competing with your shopping centre. Once you know that, and I will cover that later because there's a lot of issues within this one to talk about, I then go into supply and demand of properties locally, and also rental, and also leasing, the retail tenancy leasing perspective. I'll certainly review the lease documentation to understand what the lease documentation is doing, and that will be leases, licenses, sub-documents relating to tenancy occupancy, that sort of thing. Rental income. I'll also go into maintenance, and I'll go into reporting for the property, what the landlord will require in reporting. And of course, there's the big one here, which will be budgets, and I'll give you a full budget report structure for a shopping centre in another video. And here we have the marketing topic. You do need to understand what your marketing plan is for the property, and there are many different topics here that you can bring into your marketing plan as part of a strategy over a 12-month period. I have got an article at the website that you can print and download, and that relates to successful retail shopping centre marketing, the plan behind that. So go to the website and have a look at that and print that particular article. Now, going back here a bit further, I did mention the tenancy mix. I have got an article at the website regards tenancy mix, which you can print, and it's built around the fact of solving vacancies in shopping centres and how you can do that. So, in the other videos to follow in this particular asset class, I'll take you into these many other issues quite deeply. There's many of them, and it would take me some hours to do the whole lot, so I've got to break it down, but I think you can understand the benefit of getting your shopping centre performance plan underway. So this is John Hyman. Don't forget to visit our website at commercial-real-estate-training.com and subscribe here today to this particular video channel, and I'll send you the other videos quite soon. Catch you soon.